just sit in the audience and be like, yeah, we'll just let the hippie guy talk for a while.
Contestants number 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, come on down!
We get 60 seconds to stand here awkwardly.
Dance!
Oh man, freaking old school.
I only know the creamiest of memes. I'm totally down with the kids.
My turn!
Hello and welcome to the Team 4-Star panel! I am punctual. Hello there, everybody. It's great to be here in sunny England. That is a great turn of page. Oh my God, it's like still slightly over.
Up in the sky!
Yes, you got it glowing over the sky. I'm from Texas. We call that the sun.
What? It's never been here for years! Why now? Is this a prophecy?
It's dangerous, I know. Sometimes mysterious things are scary. Your land is scary to us. That's why I left and threw your tea in the ocean. That's me. That's me right here. I am America. There we go. How you all doing? It's been a good weekend for everybody? Yes. And the crowd goes mild because they're all tired.
It's Sunday afternoon, Lenny. What do you expect?
I don't expect much, frankly.
That's okay.
This is new. Like normally we're sitting down. Like I like this. I like this energy.
You like
standing, walking around, pacing back and forth awkwardly.
Let's do some introductions real fast, because I think a lot of people remember. We should just do this. Who here was at our first panel on Friday? Who here?
Okay. Who here remembers our first panel on Friday? That's slightly lower. Yeah.
All right, let's do some introductions real fast. And you are your man.
Hello, I'm
Don't be cute!
Right, I'm MasakoX, and I voice Goku and Gohan on the Dragon Ball Z Abridged. And I am the only British one. So, I've actually noticed there's actually one for every nation. One of every single nation, but yeah.
We are the League of Nations. My favorite wrestling gimmick. The heel stable of foreigners.
We hate America!
Well, basically, it was simpler from one of the videos that we really love. It's just simply with the League of Nations.
Oh, yeah, the history of Japan.
Yeah, the history of Japan video. Who's seen that video, by the way?
Fucking amazing. Go look it up if you haven't.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Great. Yeah, but I also edit Final Fantasy VII The Shin Abridged, and I also play Hair Doctor on Hellsing Ultimate Abridged.
Woo! Woo! Also on the gaming channel, you're in charge of Goku's Gonna Show You, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Where Abridged Goku plays video games.
Yeah, video games, and Gohan helps, and just shows that Goku really sucks at playing video games.
Which one's the F key? The one that says F, Dad. Okay.
Yeah, basically Goku, the only one to actually kill Toriel from Undertale for pie. If you want to see, go to TFS Gaming, TFS 2 Sounds on YouTube, and find out.
Yeah, you can also find it on TFS or YouTube/TFS Gaming.
Yep, YouTube/TFS Gaming, and hopefully soon TFS.com, T4star.com.
Yeah, I think we.
I'm talking.
Yeah, you go, sir.
Hi there, I'm Takahana 101 from Team 4-Star, one of the co-creators, co-writers, blah, 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 blah. I voice Nappa, Guru, Dende, Bardock, and now I'm playing Cell. In Hellsing Ultimate Abridged that I co-write and direct, I voice Alucard.
He's from England!
Who would have guessed that the anime based in England is popular in England?
Well, you know.
Well, you know.
Go TF, we take over the world!
Don't bring up shit anime in here. Oh! Edgy opinions!
I work on a shit bridge with MasakoX and Antfish, as well as several other people, in which I voice Reno and Red 13. So, and we're a bunch of little creepo shows. I play darts in Yugo Bridge, and of course, who can forget Yuki? We should make out.
That'd be the penguin guy, right?
He just really loves penguins.
He really does.
He really did. He really did care for them. And of course, now on TFS Gaming, I co-star with Chris Zito in Yes, Yes, Love Adventure Go.
How many of you have seen that show, by the way? Zito does an amazing job, like,
Who here?
that sucker.
Who here loves that show? Who here hates that show? Same hand stay up. All right, cool.
That's the right response.
That's the correct response. After the recent episode, it's us playing dating sim games. We're playing Nekopara, the cat girl simulator. Yeah, good stuff.
Hello there, I'm Lanipator. An appropriate response, I like it.
American, what do you want?
I know, it happened. You know, and my holiday's coming up, it's good. I co-write, co-create,
Read the room left.
co-whatever, DBZ Abridged, in which I play Vegeta. Thank you, excellent taste. The Krill Master, Krillin! Yeah, you better shut up! No, you don't cheer for that one. I also play Piccolo, don't even bother, I don't care. Master Roshi! How you doing, ladies? Oh yeah, Shenron and a terrifying abyss known as Mr. Popo. Smart response, there you go.
Fear.
Yeah, fear is the appropriate response from Mr. Popo. In Hellsing Ultimate Abridged, I play Zamaja, aka German Krillin. His voice has changed over time. He's no longer German Krillin. He started out that way. And in FF7 Machine Abridged, I play Reeve, who is very sad that, you know, people have to die. I will be Kate Sith. That'll be fun. Season 2. Everybody's favorite party member that nobody ever used. Just, does anyone even know what his limit break was?
Yes. Slots.
Okay. Yay.
Great for him.
Good. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, keep him in the party at all times.
He should fight Sephiroth.
Yeah, why don't you have Sephiroth in your? Why don't you have him in your party when you fight Sephiroth? Kate Sith, solo Sephiroth, hard mode. There you go. And I am the founder of TFS Gaming, I guess, in which I'm in almost everything we do except for Yes Yes Love Adventure Go, and Goku's gonna show you. So.
Right, no worries.
Woo!
Yeah.
Now that's what I call diversity.
Yeah, I did a lot of stuff. I also basically like run the shit behind the scenes, so that's fun. This will be primarily a Q&A panel for those of you familiar with the TFS panel. It's what we do, so if it's a shit panel, blame yourselves, because we're here to entertain. I'm good at this. So do we have any questions from the audience? Just raise your hand. Yeah, right back there. This will be a good warm-up. I'm sorry, I heard name redacted abridged. I'll tell the story about that one.
You'll tell the story. I want to hear your version.
Well, no, I mean, we got word down the grapevine that somebody did not want us making that, and we were like, okay, fine.
And we were told, you should probably stop making that.
Yeah. By a very close friend of ours within the industry who was kind of in the know as to what was being done. So we're like, yeah, okay, now we'll stop. So the only way you'll be able to find Name Redacted Abridged is by looking for re-uploads of certain attacking giant naked people.
There are so many versions that remove me from the credits entirely and
Right.
replace it with themselves.
Just
I'm
you
not
though.
kidding.
Just you.
Yeah, just
Everybody
me.
else is in
No,
there.
everyone else is great. They're all my friends, but yeah, no, Taka had nothing to do with this project.
Yeah, no, he didn't write it or
I'm the
do
voice.
most of it.
I'm the voice of Armin.
Yeah.
You sure you want to be known as that? Because I don't even know if I want to be known as that.
Yeah, only 50-50 was I think our general like who liked
Who
Armin.
here liked the bridge to Armin? Raise your hand. Who here wanted to bludgeon him with a shovel? Raise your hand. Other half.
A lot of the same hands too.
Same
I
guys-
liked him, but
Same people like yes,
Murder.
yes, love adventure, go. I'm a masochist. I'm in for this. I'm on for the long haul.
Yeah.
Let's see how this ends.
Yeah, how dare you assholes do it? Keep going.
But no, the second episode's now locked in the Team 4-star vault. The second episode script.
Which does exist. It's still out there. Just like the old You, Me, and Vegeta Tree of Might script. It still floats out there somewhere.
Those are the two scripts in there.
They'll never see the light of day.
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. I did edit the first part of that, and yeah.
I remember seeing it and just being like, man, that's about what I expected.
Yeah, there was just anything I remember from that one is a bit where this was actually the first time you ever got to be Vegeta, and it was basically someone going, Vegeta, it's time for my pedicure. But it's Nappa's time!
Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah, it was something like that.
I can't remember, like, this was written back in 2008.
Yeah, this was just when
yeah.
Team Force was forming.
Yeah, just right before, like, Kaiser Taka and I had the chat, actually.
Right before Obama.
Right before Obama.
There we go. Right before America was made slightly better. And now it's going back down. Anyway, I have to go back home. Pity me, okay? Hello, Earth Woman. What is your question?
I was wondering if Vegeta's going to play any more Yandere Simulator.
If Vegeta's going to play any more Yandere Simulator, I never back down. Yandere Simulator 2, Electric Boogaloo. I might revisit a few games because that one it's like still in development and they're still adding stuff to it, so that might be one I go back to a little later on. Kind of like I went back to Goat Simulator when they added more things. Anything that's kind of like an old favorite of people, I like to go back and revisit just to kind of like touch up on.
If you go back to Yandere Simulator, you need to add an extra, like Yandere Simulator 2, Love Me Edition! Why won't you love me? Senpai, pay attention!
It's one of your best playthroughs. I think it has over 500,000 views now or something crazy.
It got up there. It's pretty good.
Because it's pretty freaking funny.
It was really good, dude.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, yes.
Doc, would you like to choose somebody?
I would love to choose somebody.
Oh boy.
That bloke in the back there who looks bored. Not you, the other bloke who's bored. SSJ 9000? Not really, no.
I've seen some of his stuff. I'll say this. His stuff is like very, very diametrically different from what we do. It's not really my style of humor. I think the guy is a fantastic editor and an amazing like talent in terms of being able to time things comedically and being able to like produce stuff. It's unfortunate that he started when he did because unfortunately Toei, since we started doing what we do, has just been ban hammering so many DBZ projects. We just got big enough that it's very hard to touch us at this point.
Yeah, I watched a few, I caught up with it, when he was kind of retooling his channels and stuff, and I just watched a few episodes and I was thinking, damn it, I really shouldn't be laughing at this, but...
Yeah, every now and again, like, he has something that'll just be like, it's pretty funny.
It's immature, but I'm thinking...
It's very much like Vine-style humor, very kind of like... I mean this with like no insult in any way, shape, or form, but it's kind of like lowest common denominator humor. Is kind of what it is.
Yeah, I tried to resist sniggering, but it's too strong.
No, the guy's good. I think he's a great guy and is amazingly talented. He has the best words. His words are good, but no, he's a fun guy, and I'd like to get to know him actually. He seems cool. Moscow, would you like to choose somebody?
Alrighty, let's see. Alright, Daniela, what do you got? What do you got?
When's Nappa coming out of his rendition of Bohemian Rhapsody?
When's Nappa
This
coming out?
is from last night.
That was last night of the dance?
Or the party thing?
The party thing last
I
night?
think you should officialize that.
No, I'm very tired.
I meant as a video.
As a video?
Yeah.
I didn't record all that. I turned the camera off halfway through it.
Do another one, a full one.
No.
Whenever you try to reproduce something, it never
Do
comes
that
out
exact
quite the
same
same.
magical moment. First of all, I have to have the following drinks inside me, which will not be happening because I'm very tired.
This segment is brought to you by the following drinks.
Hey, Jeff, half a bottle of red wine. That's how we're starting.
Start the evening off strong.
A double Jack and Coke.
Keep going.
Then 2 doubles of Scottish whiskey.
You power up.
Yeah.
You're going Kaioken.
Then I had those. What's that? Recordal Exciter, and ended off with the Jaeger bomb.
Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Jaeger bomb nasty.
I still speaking of Super Saiyan, I still remember that the second Kineticon you and I went to.
Oh god, the drunkest I've ever been.
That was it was awful, but.
Tell your story. I'll just close
I'll tell this story. You remember it the way you want to remember it. All right, so we got this really nice suite. It was Taka, Antfish, and I. We were all staying in kind of the same room, but it was a really nice suite. Like it was a multi-level thing. It was awesome. This is over in Connecticut, back in America, at a convention called Kineticon, appropriately. And John St. John was there. For those of you who don't know him, he's the voice of Duke Nukem, and the guy is the biggest bro. And he is a heavy drinker and a party fucking animal. I probably shouldn't have said that, but there's our F-bomb for the PG-13 segment. Yeah, I used it.
Heck yeah.
Blew my load early on that one. Anyway. So we're like, oh yeah, we're gonna go out to a bottle shop. We're gonna get like a bunch of drinks, and we're gonna invite everybody over. And John St. John comes in and he brings like a couple of good friends. I think Rachel is there, Rachel Robinson, another friend of ours, as well as a few other lovely voice actresses and other friends of his. And we're just sitting there, we're drinking, and then I'm down to like the last little bit of liquor after they all leave. And I was like, I don't want to let this go to waste. So I'm like, hey, Todd, you up for one more shot?
Yes.
Not so reluctantly, but he was like, yeah, no, whatever.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
What could go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong? So I mix everything I have left into a couple shots. And this is stuff that mixes fairly well. And I called it a Lanny shot. I just kind of like shook it up. I poured it into...
There were 8 kinds of alcohol in that glass.
Yeah, but it mixed well. It didn't taste awful.
It didn't... It had a non-taste, Lanny. It was the swamp water of alcohol.
So we do that, I was like, and he's like, whoa, what the hell was in that? And this was still like 1.5 ounces kind of a shot. I'm like, oh, that was just everything we had left. He's like, damn you! And for the rest of the night, he was just kind of like curled up, just like, Lanny! Why, Lanny? Lanny! Tell John St. John to bring the girls back! Lanny!
In the bathroom, it sounded like I was going Super Saiyan while I was throwing up. Like building up my strength to handle it, and then I woke up with the worst hangover of my life. The end. There's no magic.
That's that story.
That's the end of that story. There we go. That was fun. Thanks, Lonnie.
Yeah, no problem. Here, do you want me to tell my hangover story just to like kind of even that one out?
No, I want to tell your hangover story.
You tell my hangover story.
I had a little sip of wine and passed out at the end.
Yeah, woke up the worst hangover of my life.
He's like, oh heavens, I couldn't possibly.
I couldn't possibly have any more. But does anybody watch our Drunkle Stiltskin streams or our drinking streams on Tuesdays or afterwards, I guess, for you, because we go on a little late. Basically, for those who don't know, we play games like Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3, and every time we die, we take a drink. I heard the O's, and yes, you're right. This gets pretty bad sometimes. And the worst it ever got was we were in the Old Hunters DLC trying to fight, I call him Bloodwig, but Ludwig the Accursed. And for those of you who don't know that one, he is a very unpredictable boss with several one-hit kill moves or one-hit kill combos. And we died a lot. And on our like second or third stream, just consecutively fighting him, because this was a boss fight that took us forever to beat, I decided, you know what, I need to make this interesting, so I switched to bourbon. Normally I drink beer. I switched to bourbon. This was mistake number 1. So every time I died, I'd just like, whoa! And not just a shot, I'd like chug this damn thing. And I got so drunk that at one point, I don't even remember, but my buddy Grant had taken the controller from me, and I thought I still had it. And I was like, why isn't he doing what I want? Oh. I was answering questions. I think this was number 19, if I'm correct. So if you want to go back and see me at the drunkest I've ever been, start around there, because it's in that area.
It's on camera.
It's on camera. And it's live. And so we go through that night, and I get home at about, I think like midnight or so, and thanks to my lovely wife who drove me back, because I don't remember how I've gotten back otherwise. And the second mistake was I neglected to remember that I had to be up the next morning, because this was right when we had gotten our studio, and I needed to be there to greet the guy that was going to install our security system. So my alarm goes off at 6:45 a.m. And God help me, I had the wherewithal to stay up and remember why it was going off. But I got there, and I still felt like I was drunk. Like, I wasn't exactly hungover when I woke up, but man, did I feel it as soon as I got to the office. Oh my God.
I'm gonna do some, so the security guy, I'm gonna do some sound tests. I'm gonna hear some loud buzzing noises.
No, it was worse than that. Like, I get there, and he's there at the crack of 7, God bless him. And I say like, hey man, do you need me for anything? Because my stomach is retching at this point, my head is pounding, and I just like cannot keep my eyes open. So I'm like, do you need me for anything, or can I just like go sit somewhere while you like finish up what you're doing here and installing stuff? He's like, nah man, it's fine. I got this stuff covered. You just go take care of yourself. I'll come get you when I need you to sign some stuff. I'm like, okay, cool. So I go and I lay down in our little media room. I'm just like, okay. I put like a pillow over my face. I lay down. I was like, I'm just gonna take a nap. 5 minutes later, as he's drilling through drywall next to the room I'm in, and I was like, oh no, no. So that was the worst I've ever had it.
You should have tried going Super Saiyan. It would have helped.
It would have probably just
Like that.
a little close, yeah. All right, let's see. Gotta get some love to this side of the room. You with the poster there, behind the wife. Hi, darling.
Who's the better father, Vegeta or Goku?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Who's the best father, Vegeta or Goku?
That is a
Piccolo.
very difficult question. The answer is obviously Piccolo.
Piccolo's the best dinosaur existing.
What are you talking about? I don't have a son. Oh.
I bred and I made a spawn. I don't have a son. But no, like one of my favorite things about Super or Resurrection F and everything like that was just seeing Grandpa Piccolo taking care of Pan. It's like the most adorable thing I've seen. Just like, yeah, I'm just gonna sit here, I'm gonna rock this thing, make sure it's going nice and slow so the baby can sleep.
Thanks, Piccolo, for handling this. No problem, great to hang out.
No problem, son.
This is weird. I should tell. Are you gonna tell him to stop calling you son? I'm scared to have that conversation with him.
I don't want to have that conversation. I don't want to have that conversation now. It'd be awkward.
All right, next choice, Tamaki.
How was it doing their other voice all the way through housing all the way?
Big part. Sorry. You must project your voice.
How was it doing Alucard's voice all the way through housing Ultimate Bridge?
How was it doing Alucard's voice all the way through Helsing Ultimate Bridge? So far, it's been fantastic. I love it.
We've gotten a bit of a break for a few episodes.
I have had a bit of a break for the last couple of episodes. He'll be back episode 8. But I really like it because I just took what I loved about both voices of like Crispin Freeman's and the Japanese voice actor's voice. Because Japanese voice actor's voice is very low. Like he sounds like an ancient old man, and then Crispin Freeman sounds smooth as hell, like sweet chocolate. So I just gotta put them together and try to create a complete blowhard. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I love voicemail. It's great.
Look forward to getting back to him. Yes.
His entrance will be, if anything, fun for everybody involved.
That's coming soon, right? Like in the next couple episodes.
Episode 8, he's back. We got episode 7 next, which is the one where Ceres and Pip die.
Do their thing, yeah.
Oh, they do their thing, all right.
All right. Hey, Moscow, you want to find somebody?
Okay. Let's just go see. Is there anything? All right. Speaking of Ceres, let's chat here.
With the gaming thing expanding, is there any plans for Alucard to do a game? And if so, which game would you want him to do?
With the gaming channel expanding, is there any thought on Alucard doing a game? We had this thought.
We are open to suggestions.
Well,
I'm kidding. Guys, that was an obvious joke.
we had this thought of him doing some a little thing like around Halloween called Some Vampire Bullshit, where Alucard plays like really shitty vampire games.
Yeah.
So what is it, like Raining Blood?
Is there a Vampire Knight visual novel game? I'll play that, because that has shitty vampires in it. What? Are we going to debate about that? Do you want to have that debate with me? How many demons have they killed? If the answer's anything but one, they suck in comparison to me. But yeah, I mean...
Yeah, it's an idea that we've had. It's just about, like, finding the time
and reminding Taka to do it.
And reminding Taka to do it when he's supposed to be like working on Helsing and stuff. So
that's true.
There are, in other words, priorities.
Priorities. We should do at least one this year.
No, I think that'd be good. Like just 1 or 2 in October.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Who knows?
Yeah,
maybe.
I don't know. Subscribe to TFS Game.
Yeah, subscribe to TFS Gaming. We'll see. Maybe with those subscribers, maybe if we hit 500,000, maybe.
Like this room is going to be the one that set it over.
All right, Lanny, you pick the next fellow.
All right, you've had your arm up for a while, sir. What's up?
I know, it's hurt. I was wondering if I had team vote or was having like so many people like living in different countries. Is there ever been like any issues that came arise from like cultural issues?
Moscow's Britishness is really frustrating.
It throws
He's so nice.
Honestly, the biggest difficulty we ever have is like the time zones.
Yeah.
And we've been able to mitigate that through various messaging services like Skype. Slack has been very helpful lately.
Best program
But
ever.
we are slowly but surely trying to like organize better, and now really like just because like so many of us are in so many different time zones is the only real issue there when it comes to like trying to schedule things to record like podcasts, or we have a new series running right now called The Overwatchmen where we get together and suck at Overwatch together.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great game. I love it. I play it all the time in my free time, which I have 0. Yeah, I know. But it's really not that big of an issue, though. I mean, it started off as a little bit of an issue, but it got a lot better over time.
Because we got used to it.
Yeah.
We just got used to it. Like, we just accept that Moscow lives in England, and there's certain limitations he has. Like, hey, Moscow, I need this done. You get that? It's 1 in the morning, right? Why are you up? Oh, that's fair.
Fair enough.
That's fair.
Yeah, but slowly but surely, we're trying to conglomerate everybody towards our central hub, which is located in Texas. So eventually, it will be a non-issue.
There'll be a new issue. Be like, wow, well, I really wish we kept talking Canada the whole time.
Being the person from the other time zone, like, have you had?
No, not really. Basically, the one of the best things is that I can just basically work in the morning and no one's there to bother me. So I can just zone out and and then it's around 2 o'clock and I'm going like, check the Slack.
All right, here we go. Here's where the
It's
problems start.
And then first it's Anfish going, hey.
Oh man, Moscow's that hey is like, oh, I got something to do, don't I?
What do you need?
It's like, hey, how's it going, man? Can you try to help something out for me, guys? Yeah. Anfish is the chillest producer to work with. He's a really good guy. He's really efficient. And I've just been working on stuff for podcasts, but just during episodes.
Allow me to show a dramatic reenaction of what I do when it comes to you, real fast.
Okay, so here I am. I'm just on my computer, just going like,
Masako, I need you to do this right now. Someone dropped the ball and you need to pick it up. I'm gone.
and
it's like, oh, here's the files, by the way. There's people behind here. And they're naked. No, don't. They're not actually naked. It's not the party last night.
Speaking of which, I made that mistake once at Midwest Media Expo. They had a burlesque group. And we had like a panel room like right next to where they were doing their show. And so I was just being like kind of funny because I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna walk over here. And I didn't realize there was a hole in the wall. I'm like, oh, hey, there's a hole in the wall over here. Oh, they're changing. Oh, shit. So yeah, I saw a few naked people that day. It was a good day. Anyway.
Everyone wins.
Everybody wins. You, sir. After hashtag what? Tears Lanny?
Haze Lanny. Tay, you see?
Oh, after hashtag.
It sounds like tears to us.
Yeah. After hashtag Taze Lanny, what kind of other stupid shit has people had?
Free Beezy, you'll never free him.
They always ask for free Beezy. Somebody broke that bastard out, and we're going to catch him, and we are going to put him in the box. A lot of people still ask to tase me. I have locked up that taser. That is not happening again.
I think Kieran deserves what he did to Sanford.
Maybe I'll break it out.
Yeah. Stupid things fans have asked us to do. I'm trying to think of something that I can talk about on this stage. Oh yeah, when Broly.
That's always the one.
Or when's the next episode?
When Broly and when's the next episode? The answer is always when it's done. For Broly, I'm surprised so many, we've been getting that question for years, when it's been clear that we've been doing things in chronological order.
I'm saying someone wants it. This is a great movie. Now, do Resurrection F.
Yeah. Yeah,
No.
sure, it's not like we've cast Videl or Goten or Trunks.
Do it. Do what I want. Do what I want or I'll unsubscribe.
Do what I want now! Damn you, binge watch culture.
No, I love people who show up on the show now and watch 53 episodes and 4 movies in a row and they go, why'd they stop?
Why did you guys stop not realizing that not realizing the dates on the bottom of all the videos?
There's like 7 hours of our show now that exists.
My favorite are the people that like start on some of the later episodes. They're like, oh man, I'm gonna watch all these. What the hell happened?
Whoa, this started.
Because there's a severe drop in quality, not only because like the YouTube videos are so old and they're like hyper compressed because
microphones.
of it. Microphones have changed. Like when we first started off, I was recording with a freaking Logitech headset.
Yes, you were. So was I.
Yeah, no, everybody like, and since then, like now, what are we on? Like I'm on an Audio Technica like 2400 or something like that.
2400 in a professional booth that you have down in the studio.
Oh, actually no. These latest episodes have been recorded with like Amber's mic. I don't even know what she's using, but it's more expensive than the stuff at Funimation, is what I know. It's not a shot. It's a legitimate thing.
You gotta understand. Eventually, the mic can get. At this point, a mic gets almost too fancy and it gets too complicated to work with.
Yeah.
You have to actually be like an audio technician to fully understand everything.
No, the stuff over at Funimation, I think they have like, and by the way, these microphones are meant to last for years and years, so it's not really an issue. They have just an older version of the mic that she uses. So.
She just bought a brand new one.
Yeah.
I actually bought one AT4040. I got it on sale for $200 off. It's originally $500 plus the $200 preamp plus the Chaotica eyeball. Like
this is what a hobby turns into.
If you want to compete with everybody else, that's right.
That being said, anybody who wants to be like on the starting end of it, like the Samson CO13U and the
the hell is that?
Samson CO13U is a very good starter microphone. The Blue Yeti is very affordable these days. Yeah, a lot like Blue Snowball is a very good entry level mic.
I actually kind of like took the plunge because I had an Apogee mic which was really good. It's really tiny because I saw our friend Chris Sabbath. Yeah, and he took that with him because he did like a dubbing panel in Ireland like 1 year, and I saw it and it was so tiny, like about 6 inches long.
How tiny was it, Masako?
It's tiny. I keep going on about
It's
being
not that
tiny. Yeah, it's rockin' tiny. So tiny, it's rockin'. Or if it's like that, it's too metal for one hand. But yeah, but anyway, I got that. And it was a fantastic little thing. It sounds fantastic. But it only worked on Mac. And then when I moved to Windows, I moved back to Windows at the beginning of the year, I was like, damn, this doesn't work. So, no, it doesn't work on that one. So, okay. So I went over to Gibson, and they had this neat microphone division, and they have, and they're all themed about bees. So, and it was just reminded me.
Quick question: does this story end with a tragic twist somehow? Because we're talking about technical stuff for almost 3 minutes over now.
Well, that was the tragedy. I had to buy me.
That was the tragedy. That was the twist.
That's
experience.
Well, we are in the country, and it's just first world problems. Oh.
Oh, your expensive microphone didn't work on your other expensive computer.
Yeah, I will choose somebody. All right, okay.
When we talk about technical stuff too long, you gotta get that people will start leaving as they have already.
No, basically, it's just so often we don't get to, oh, we got technical stuff. Oh, we should. Oh, this is why we don't answer these things.
The problem is it wasn't even a technical question.
Who wants to joke about butts? Butts are funny.
Okay.
We all have one, like
all right,
opinions.
You may. What's your question?
I wasn't able to ask this on Friday. How would Coco and Dende get along?
You'll have to what you'll find out. Oh, we'll be good. We'll be good.
No, it's not gonna be this year.
good.
No.
Keeping it easy, keeping it breezy.
Common enemies unite.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
There you go. Fist bump.
What?
Oh, Planet Vegeta.
Vegeta starts crying.
Why do you always get sad about that? Is it because it was named after you?
Goku wouldn't get it.
Or people live there? Oh.
I never met you. Like never met them. Whatever.
My people are the Earthlings.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna go back this way. What's up, Fiona? Coming out this way. What's your question?
Hi, just sheer curiosity because I'm a big fan of the Grumps as well. Would you ever consider going on Get Grumps with Danny and Aaron?
Absolutely. If they ever invited us, I mean, yeah.
I second that.
Why would we not?
No, we think we.
I could meet Danny's sex bag.
And I could meet the Ego Raptor.
You know what? They probably don't regret their names like we do. Well,
Yeah.
I regret my name.
You regret your name. I don't really regret my name because it's kind of unique.
That's true. That's fair. But no, we would love to be on Guest Grumps. That's great. Like, because the Best Friends Play. Who here's familiar with the Best Friends Play? The Zaibatsu. they were on guest drums. I was like, that's awesome. I want to do that. Well, we're going to LA soon. Who knows?
Just gotta put out the feelers, really, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Doc, would you like to grab somebody while you're
I
here?
will. There's people behind the post over here. You right there. How'd we meet? How did we meet and allocate voices? That's two of the longest questions you could have asked.
All right.
We met on the internet.
Yeah, that's the shortened version. We met on the internet through Skype, through finding each other's work.
Yeah, for all doing our own individual series.
As for allocating voices, a lot of that was kind of easy too, because at the time when we formed, MasakoX, myself, and a friend of ours, Vegeta3986, were currently doing the DBZ abridged movies. Like, we started off with The Dead Zone and The World's Strongest.
Yeah.
So if you ever see people saying, why did they remake this? It's because we made it first, and then we made it as Team 4-Star later. So at the time, Masako was already playing Gohan and Goku, so it's like, hey, that was an easy in. There you go. You got your characters there. I was already playing Piccolo and Krillin, and I was set to play Vegeta, so I kind of bargained for it when we were like starting things up. I'm like, can I play Vegeta, please? And there's
okay.
And at the time, I think I had like the most subscribers of the three of us. So I was like, oh man, it's Lanipator, okay.
Oh my god, he has 15,000 YouTube subscribers. Don't f with him.
Yeah. My internet army reigned aside from, his and Vegeta's and Bloopers. Anyway. But yeah, that's kind of where those voices got allocated. I ended up playing Shenron because I was like, is this me or you? 1, 2, okay. I ended up playing Shenron because I was already playing him in the movies, and it was already kind of like pitched down, so it didn't really matter. It was kind of a modulated voice. I played Mr. Popo because I think it was just like we were doing it back and forth.
Yeah, and I just did a really good impression of the original voice. Like, I did a good impression of Samuel's voice for him.
We couldn't get past the fact that Mr. Pope was creepy. He's terrifying to look at.
Yeah.
He's terrifying. He's a terrifying person.
Call me!
Yeah, it just kind of started off with me just doing basically just good impressions of the characters that we were auditioning for.
Fair impressions, Lenny. Let's be fair here with you.
No.
But yeah, like for me, like I remember the first night, like, okay, who should play Nappa?
Yeah,
and
that
someone
point you were
had,
just like, come on, I need to find something.
I was like, worried, like, oh man, I just snanked up all the main characters. Okay, what do we got here? Wipe and sweat away. What's left? Nappa. I'm like, hey, Nappa could sound like this. Ah.
And then you and I were talking back and forth as Nap and Vegeta, and we discovered they had a really good.
I remember this conversation because it was like,
Yeah.
I sound like this, and then either you or Kaiser went, that'll do. That's how I was cast as Nappa. It's good stuff. Same thing with Super Kami Guru. I came back from a long day of work, one of the worst days of work of my life. It was just terrible. I sat down on my computer, I got to the call. Hey, we're casting the second season. Can you do like Guru?
Guru.
That's great, that'll do.
You'll be Guru.
Guys, just stop casting other people. Just go. That'll do. Point at me. It'll work out so far. We've been 3 for 3 so far.
Yes.
Yes. Rick and Morty reference.
Yes.
As for casting, that eventually we had more people join the team, and we started delving out the rules a little bit to make.
Yeah, we started being like a little bit more professional about it, having auditions and stuff like that later on.
Just to find the right sound based on the character we've written.
Yeah.
We made some mistakes. We pre-cast someone and said, oh, they can't do this character we wrote. Oh, sorry, you're uncast. We did that a couple times, like idiots. So we're not doing
like
that.
amateurs. Like if we could go, like we might eventually, if we get on like another editor, we might go back and like remaster the first season just to like make it sound and like look better.
That if we could go back. Kaiser's.
Here's the thing. I don't think Kaiser would be opposed to letting somebody else do the first season. He's very, very picky about being the only one editing the current episodes.
I have to revoice Nappa again.
Yes, you would.
Oh boy. Oh, hi, Masako. What do you want?
Editor right here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You're working on FF7.
Shut up. I can do more things.
All right, you wanna do Attack on Titan 2? Oh wait, we can't.
Nah, man, we gotta find like the new hot anime. Come on, let's do My Hero Academia.
Yeah, there we go. That's the one we do.
Yeah,
There we go.
nothing
We'll get Justin to play his character.
No. I think he might have to have one. He'll be like,
There might be contractual obligations there.
guys, I don't think they can. Sorry.
Yeah, no, he's a great guy though.
He is. All right, next question.
What up, Grill Master?
Yeah, I was just wondering, have you ever thought about, as a gag for April Fool's Day, having other characters voice the other characters that you don't normally voice?
Have we ever thought about for April Fool's Day having characters voice characters that they don't normally voice, like having other voices for the characters? We did have an idea once, very early on, about having one April Fool's Day special where we take our normal cast, but then have everybody do ocean dub impressions instead.
And I'd still just be Nappa. Hi, what's going on?
Nappa would be the only one that's the same. Yeah, instead of Vegeta sounding like this, he would sound more like this.
I'm gonna defeat you. That's right, I'm gonna fight you.
That's right, we're gonna. That was one idea that we had. We've come up with a few April Fools. Like obviously the best one we ever did was Abridge 'em on the movie. So we have officially made more episodes than the people who started the damn thing.
I found it really ironic, and it was halfway through editing, actually, Abridging on the movie. I said, wait a minute. I edited the first one, and now I'm editing the movie. What? I'm basically...
You're welcome.
I'm taking the piss out of myself.
I actually was voicing Izzy, which is Masako, and he was Masako himself was editing in my lines impersonating him into the movie. It's just good stuff.
Yeah, and it's just like...
Put your coke away.
When I'm finished! I had way too much fun editing that stuff.
My favorite part about all the Abridging on stuff is Leomon.
Oh, that scene was fun. That was fun to do.
By Chris Carrera.
Played by General Ivan, the dub voice of Gecko Moria. Hey guys, what's going on? Good stuff, good stuff. Next question. Can I pick someone now? I want to pick you in the front row.
Yeah, I overheard something yesterday about Lanny starting a Nazi rally.
Lanny's starting a Nazi rally. Alright.
Way too
So
weak.
to start this off properly, I was in Australia. The reaction's appropriate. Lovely country. But to warm up the crowd for our 18 plus panel, this was back I think in 2011.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were playing the first episode of Hellsing Ultimate Abridged for the crowd. And I managed to walk out onto stage, just kind of get set up as the major came out. And as I enter the door from backstage, I'm just kind of standing in front of a podium and they turn on a spotlight. And I'm like, oh, this is happening now. So I'm like, gentlemen, we are Nazis. The entire crowd, without missing a beat, just started yelling, Sieg Heil! Sieg Heil! Oh shit, I'm in deep now! Yeah, with the full salute, everything. And I was like, well, can't stop now. What's speed? We'll have war.
And they all just did it again.
And then they did it all the way through, the Gesundheit part. And so I led a Nazi rally in Australia. And if my World War II veteran grandfather ever knew about that, he might be rolling in his grave a touch by now. So yeah, that's that story. a little notch in my belt, so to speak.
That's a good memory. It's a good memory to tell your grandkids.
Absolutely. When I was your age, I was leading Nazi rallies in Australia. What have you done?
Grandpa, be quiet. World War II was a myth. Everyone knows that.
It's gonna be sad, but that might be.
Historical revision.
Let's go. I'd like to find somebody.
Also, you should go choose someone for the crowd. Take both of them.
Alright, take both of them. So you're getting in stereo there. So, double bullet. Alright, chat with the camera. You get 2 mics.
I feel so privileged.
Check it.
Okay, I asked this question to a little Grebo next to Dark One on Friday night, but I'm asking for another opinion. If you had to eat only one type of food for the rest of your life with no health repercussions, what would it be and why?
Well, first of all, since I have both the mics, I'm in control now, boss. Thanks, boss. But yeah, basically, I used to really love Froyo, frozen yogurt, back in 2011, and I was obsessed with it. I even made a blog out of it, and I kind of fell off it, but I think I have to admit it'd probably be just Nando's chicken. Nando's chicken for life.
Had that this morning.
Yeah, Lanny had it, and I was really glad that I was able to introduce you guys to British Nando's. Yeah, Lanny was actually very, very like saying, Australian one's not gonna be, it was better.
Well, yeah, I had Nando's in Australia. It was out of a food truck, so it's like not quite the same anyway. It's comparable, but yours is better.
Yeah, it's just like you said, it's not as good. I think you had 2 bites out of your double chicken.
I had the butterfly.
Butterfly, yes, and you went up, okay, this is better. And it's like, yay.
Yeah, that was good.
That was good.
No health repercussions though. There is a burger bar in Dallas, Texas that I love. It's called Hot Dotty, and they just like everything there is fresh. They fresh bake the buns, they fresh grind the meat, they fresh chop the vegetables, and it's all bought from like locally sourced food. And it is amazing and incredibly bad for you.
Yes, it is.
So if I had the option, that like every day, like I could eat there every day and be satisfied.
So no health repercussions. Well,
Absolutely.
Okay. Who here has ever heard of Dairy Queen? Blizzards. Forever.
Blizzards are the best frozen fast food thing in North America.
They just have one. Would you like a Kit Kat one? What's that? They just take an entire Kit Kat bar, just grind
Throw
it
in the blender.
They just throw it in the blender, put the ice cream, and I'm just like, I'll have that.
Oreo Blizzard's my jam.
Yeah, you have a shit taste.
So I have very vanilla taste. If you just grind Oreo and vanilla ice cream, that's like the sprinkles.
If you eat that in your Volvo, that's the whitest story you've ever told.
Right?
But Oreos are delicious, and I hate them. All right, my turn.
Hydrox are better.
Ooh. The girl in the yellow back there. Oh, it's miles away.
It's actually not. It's in like it's within like a. Okay, the question was. Where is our studio located in Texas in comparison to Funimation? It's actually within a 15-minute drive when there's no traffic, but it's Texas, so there's always traffic.
Yeah.
Not like London traffic, but just annoying traffic. Like, ooh, I'm gonna be like 5 minutes late kind of traffic. Not, I'm gonna be here for the rest of my goddamn life kind of traffic. It's within a 15-minute drive on a good day. It's actually within like 3 minutes of our house, which is really nice. So
it's the best part.
Yeah, but our studios, it's in North Texas, kind of outside of Dallas.
Yeah.
Just around that area.
Yep. All right, you choose the next one.
Sure thing. You, sir, you've had your hand up for a while.
Who is your favorite non-team abridger?
Our favorite non-team abridger? Mine's easy. It's Purple Eyes.
That's fair. Mine's easy too. It's the Sword Art Online Abridged team that are right there. Stand up, stand up, you assholes. Give it up to the Sword Art Abridged team, everybody.
Oh, there's Matt. They got separated. They found each other.
True love does bloom on a battlefield.
No, I love Purple Eyes because I love his random humor. Who here has seen like a clip of
No, not Team Bad. The soup scene. The soup scene. Best scene ever.
He does not get enough credit for that. People steal that scene from him. It is brilliant.
It's still soup. I'm buying clothes. Well, why are you buying clothes for? I can't find it. What do you mean you can't find it? There's just soup. What do you mean there's just soup? I mean, there's just soup. Why don't you go to another aisle? Fine. There's just more soup. Where are you? I'm at soup.
What do you mean you're at soup?
I'm at the soup store.
Why are you trying to buy clothes at the soup store?
Fuck you!
And that is like one of the funniest things I have ever seen. It's to this. He's a genius.
He's insane.
He's an
absolute
genius.
madman. Love him.
He's amazing. Moscow, your favorite non-TFS abridger?
I was going to just say Purple Eyes again, and especially from the editing side of it.
Yeah.
So whenever you get lines from Perps, expect to get 3 times the amount of lines in Fluffups.
It's actually a Digimon joke.
It's the end of a. It's a joke in a Digimon.
Yeah.
He was the Digimon Emperor. Okay, what's my line? Okay.
Yeah, it's like
I am the Digimon.
and then he goes, I am the Digimon Emperor. It's I don't like it. Alright, I'm the Digimon Emperor. Alright, let's do it.
If you actually listen to the FF7 bloopers, he is 1/4 of the entire for one line.
That timeline, the timeline of episode 5.
Yeah.
It's like takes up a fifth of the actual video.
That's so
just
true.
perps.
Just-
3 minutes of perps.
Mm-hmm.
And that was just the stuff that was funny.
Yeah. Good stuff. All right. I should choose someone, or is it Moscow's turn? I don't know. It's all good. Alrighty. Hughes also has hand up.
When did they open the wall?
Because once we start dropping the F.
Who let the walkers in?
Sure. We'll build a wall. Okay. What is your question? What was it like working on the Xenoverse game? Really fun, actually. For those who don't know, I actually was in Xenoverse 1 as voice option 8, as Nappa. So that was fun.
Yeah, no, just being able to get that Easter egg character in there. We saw that all the time with the Rooster Teeth getting into Halo. It's like, oh, that's so cool. Maybe someday, somehow, we could sneak in, and then through the love of Sabbath and the grace of Bandai Namco.
Bandai Namco. Sorry. The Bandai Namco rep said, all right, that should be good.
So it was the highest selling DBZ game of all time. Take notice!
What's hilarious is I remember being in the booth and you and Kaiser were outside the booth with Sabbath. He's like, I don't know what to do for this one.
We were all just rewriting these moves on the fly.
I want to call it the Kamehameha and the Masako instead of the Masenko for Masako. That was for you, man. It was for you. Proud.
There we go.
So, but my favorite line in the whole thing is, I have no idea what I'm doing!
My favorite was Puppy Dog Punch for Wolfang Fist.
Puppy Dog Punch.
Good boy! So of course we needed to use that voice for our little baby demon god Dumpling. Yay, Dumpling!
Praise be.
Praise be unto he, the true demon god. Moscow.
Alrighty, who's got some questions? Alright, you man.
Hi, as a fellow wrestling fans, have you watched Mr. Underground yet?
Oh, that's me, Gun.
I've watched most of the first season of Lucha Underground. Lanny is going to watch Lucha Underground. Moscow goes, what's wrestling?
I have every intention of watching it because everything I hear about it is great. Apparently they have a big, buff, Austrian-looking dude, and whenever he's in the ring, the audience is just going, do-do-do-do-do.
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Oh yeah. There's also a dragon. And it's not played for jokes. In the story, that's a legit dragon who became a mortal man to wrestle.
I love that. Everybody knows that wrestling is quote-unquote fake. It's choreographed fighting. It's brilliant. So just play with the theater of it. That's all you have to do. WWE has gotten that so wrong over the years, just trying to do all this reality stuff, I feel.
Yeah.
That's what Lucha Underground is doing, and it's great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But moving on to the next question, Lenny.
Absolutely. Let's see. You, sir, with the awful movie shirt. Why did Meowth have to die in our Nuzlocke? Well, here's the thing. He didn't have to. For those of you who don't know, we did a Pokemon Leaf Green Nuzlocke. We caught a little Meowth out one area, and we called him Meowth, and we threw him in the daycare forever. We went back and picked him up because we needed some worthless thing to no cut to get to Zapdos. And we thought, you know what? It's time for him to prove himself. Get in the ring. Get in the ring, Meowth. So we threw him in there against Zapdos. And he hit him a few times. He hit him, and then he died in one hit once Zapdos decided to use an offensive move. It was his fault for being weak. We gave him the chance, and he failed. So we put him back in the Pokeball and threw him in the pneumatic press. Because Lakiger does not settle for failure. And that's why he is the Nuzlocke champion.
Goodness. All right, I'm going to choose that bearded gentleman in the back there. Yeah. You really need to speak up here in the back, man. There you go. All right, now, try
no problem. I like your shirt, by the way.
every
Oh, that
character.
happens all the time.
If I had my way,
The show would be very different.
I'll tell you this, and it's in the who here saw the History of Trunks movie? We did. Who here saw the breakdown of the History of Trunks movie? So there's a joke in there. This is what happens. And also, this is a great story. I so badly wanted a particular joke in Tree of Mine that I held up script.
Or History of Trunks.
History of Trunks.
And I was leaning towards that, but ended up.
Oh, that's revisionism. You were so against me. You were against me.
I helped you pitch it.
There's one right there.
Why are you in the soup pile, laddie?
Why?
All right, but no, the joke pretty much was what I wanted, because the whole scene plays out very normally with Gohan, Bulma, and Trunks. What I wanted was so extreme that Kaiser was like, no, no, no. That's the best interpretation of that long-winded conversation.
And by the way, Kaiser is the de facto director of DBZA.
Yeah.
So when we do give him kind of the executive veto power to veto a joke hard if he needs to.
Boy, did he use that on me there.
He used it.
Would you like to hear the joke I wanted to do? Yes! So, as you remember, Trunks, Bulma, and Gohan are all eating food. Here's how the scene goes down. Bulma comes up to Gohan. Well, Gohan, you've really grown up. You've really grown up. You're very old and mature. Yeah. He also just slurps his food. I am an adult. Looks right at her. Cuts to her fucking Gohan.
In kind of a similar scene to Vegeta and Bulma.
Masako! Ah! Oh, Gohan, you're sorry. Told me Goku. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! And either that or just Trunks looking at the ceiling in his room. They just hear it in the background. And Kaiser said, no. But Kaiser
made it into the
breakdown. He knew it was a good joke. He did know it was a good joke, so he put it in the breakdown.
But he didn't want to break the character, so to speak.
Break the character?
I didn't think it would really break it either necessarily, but I understood where he was coming from.
I did too, but I didn't care.
It would have been an overall funnier product. I agree.
We're splitting hairs here. It's fine.
Nah.
You guys wanted something different, and I just.
It happens all the time.
Oh, I see. If at the end of an episode we've written, if each of us isn't pouting a little bit, it's not a good episode.
Yeah, if each of us isn't looking at one line, just going, why is it? Whatever. Fine, I'll see through it.
That's pretty much it. The best episode is where we're 1/3. Yes, 1/3. It's pretty good. 1/3. Oh God.
That way, all three of us have our tastes in the episode.
Yes. Yes. All right. Next question.
Oh, there we go. We got a lot more questions going up here. Okay, you're getting pointed at, so I'm gonna.
Sorry. Oh my god. I'm asking two. One, would you ever consider doing another blooper video again? And the second one, was there any shenanigans at Kaiser's wedding?
Would we ever consider doing a second blooper video? Definitely. I keep telling people, whenever they send in lines, don't cut your bloopers, leave everything in there, and I tell Kaiser when he comes across them, just chop them and set them in the end of the timeline, just so he has a collection of them.
I think you make that an official rule, not hey, can you please do that? Do that. Remove the please from that demand.
No, absolutely. As for any shenanigans at Kaiser's wedding, Tommy, would you like to tell the story of the practical joke you pulled on him with his friend?
Yeah. Want to hear how Kaiser almost dragged me out of a bar and yelled at me? I love Kaiser. It sounds like me and him hate each other, but I love him to death. So
no,
Kaiser's...
We're all brothers. That's the thing. We do all hate each other sometimes.
A smidge. Anyways, one of the... yeah, you're great. Masako's great too. Now, a wedding is an interesting moment because it's where all your friends interact with your other friends and your family.
Mine was weird too.
Yeah. No, yours was weird because I was sitting next to your grandma. Grandma Lanny, best one. Who wants to see my vampire hunting kit? I do, Grandma Lanny. Taka's my favorite. Taka is her favorite.
It's true.
But at Kaiser's wedding, so he has his family, he has his friends from the gay and furry community, and then all of his internet friends. So this is three...
We outnumbered everybody 2-1.
Internet friends outnumbered everybody, which was great. But the thing is, they're very diametrically different. So Kaiser's freaking out because, oh God.
They're mixing.
Lanny's hanging out with my dad. My brother's hanging out with one of my furry friends. My furry friends are hanging out with Taka. That's the one he was mostly worried about. He was worried that I would make a joke and piss somebody off. So I told Kaiser's best friend that. He's like, you want to prank him?
He's an Asian gentleman.
He's an Asian gentleman. So I was like, yeah, Kaiser's really worried that we let them make a joke too bad. Oh, you should say you did. I'm like, yeah, I should. So then he texts Kaiser. I don't know who this Taka guy is, but if he says one more racist...
I'm about to punch this racist in the face.
If he says one more racist thing about the Asians, I'm gonna punch him in the face. So I'm sitting there, 20 seconds after the message. I need you to kneel down real fast, Moscow. I need you to be me in this scenario, and I'll be Kaiser. Get up, right now, get up, right now. It's just a joke, we joked, we pranked you, bro. It's just a prank, bro.
No. What you said was priceless too, and I was like, what?
What? Am I wrong?
No, what you said was, what? All I'm saying is if they weren't around, we wouldn't have the railroads.
That's what, yeah, I did say that. All I'm saying, if they weren't around, we wouldn't have the railroads. And he's like, he starts moving faster. I'm gonna kill you outside. They'll find the body. I'll pay the consequences. The marriage is over. It's like, dude, we're pranking you. And then his Asian, he turns to his Asian friend's like this. And he said that's actually one of his favorite moments of the entire wedding weekend because it was two friends who had never interacted with each other, came together and messed with him. And that's my favorite. That's one of my favorite stories. I forgot I made the railroad line.
Yeah, no, and you did it kind of like on the fly. Too.
Oh yeah, I'm like, go on, he's gonna have egg on his face. More egg.
Yeah, that's a good one from that one.
That's a hilarious joke.
Yeah.
Alrighty, next question from the live studio audience.
I've got one from this side in a while if you want to go grab somebody over there.
Is there anyone in the back there? Oh look, there's someone, I wouldn't have seen them.
Oh wow, yeah.
What is your question? And yell it. 3 yes or no questions, go. Maybe. No. Why would we make fun of Black Butler? We're already making fun of Helsing, it's the better show. People say, but Sebastian versus Alucard, why would we waste our time? Alucard wins. Sebastian's like, would you like some tea? I don't know. Kicks it out of his face. Kicks it in his face, take that, nerd. Nice dress, girl. What's up? I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is either. I'm
Daddy's
sorry.
not a film? What?
I didn't even hear the name, so
I didn't
try?
No.
I can't hear them, sorry.
I can't hear them and it's British, so it's being chopped up in my head because I'm very uncultured.
Let's see.
Thank you for the questions. Oh, you're still asking the question? I said no, damn it! I said no, go back to where the Black Butler fans hang out, in the back, with the Italia fans.
All right, man.
That's the question that never ends.
What's your question, man?
Have you seen 50% off?
50% off by Octopimp.
Octopimp series, yes.
I actually have not watched it yet.
You need to. It's actually pretty funny.
Here's the thing. I typically don't watch like parodies of shows that I haven't seen the actual show of. So.
That's true. I didn't watch Free either because I'm a guy. What? Really, guys? What's that marketed towards? Exactly, that's fair. So, but 50% off made by Octopimp, who was in the newest episode of Helsing.
Yeah.
Yes, he was. And I was in one of the newest episodes of 50% off as Rin's dad.
I don't know who they are.
There we go. I'm the one who had gotten into way too much rain and died.
So have you ever seen 50% off?
Yeah, I've seen a couple of episodes in it. It's really well designed, and Octopimp is a really amazing talent.
We're gonna be meeting him in LA and maybe doing a panel with him. Maybe.
Over at LAX. So, Or Anime Expo.
LAX is the airport we're flying into.
It is, yeah, whatever.
No, Team 4-Star and Opticum are going to do the panel at the airport.
It's kind of budget, but we'll do it. Over in Terminal C, where they have the good food, I guess. Yeah, these people have been waiting a while, so. How's it going?
A mate was on the phone with me before, and he was asking me, "Where's Bible Blackabridge?"
In his own head. Where is Bible Blackabridge? Like that's something that it's something that I've always kind of like wanted to do, but it's like where would we put it? It would have to be website exclusive first of all.
Yeah. You better.
Not like me.
Let's throw it on YouTube. See how long that lasts.
See how that goes. It would probably be something that we'd air exclusively at 18 plus panels if we ever did make it, like something like a con exclusive kind of thing, right?
I'd rather just do Attack on Titan 2 if it's con exclusive. Like that was. Why don't you do that? Why don't you not?
Why not?
Bible, the porn. Mine's Bible Blackabridged. I honestly, because we're doing the Tiba competition right now. The Tenkaichi Iron Man
Budokai Abridge-a-thon.
Who here's heard of that?
How many people here are actually working on something for it?
Oh.
Oh, cool.
Okay, best of luck to you. Best of luck to you. It's mighty tournament. Someone said, I'm making a Bible Blackabridge. I'm not messing around. I'm legit gonna make this funny. You're legit gonna watch it. It's legit gonna be awesome. That guy better be legit.
It better be legit.
He better be a little bit legit at least.
See, what you have to do with a Bible Blackabridge if you want to do it and actually make it fit for the internet, cut out all the porn stuff and actually make a story out of it somehow. I don't know how you do it, but you find a way.
You use a ton of yogurt.
Ah, yogurt. Oh no, I spilled!
Oh no, my juice box. Oh, there's so many juice
It's all over the floor!
It's like trying to explain the masturbation scene in Evangelion.
There's no explanation needed in Evangelion. He said it. He's so messed up. Because he wouldn't get in the robot.
I don't even know.
You didn't hold up your hand. You don't get to find out. All right, next question. Let's pick someone. Oh, Ceres.
What's your favourite song you've ever parodied? What happened to the Hopper and TFS moments?
Oh, the moments with Team 4-Star?
It stopped happening because we got bored and kind of wandered off.
Yeah, those they didn't track well view-wise, and we just kind of like we ran into other things that we would have rather worked on, basically.
The thing is, if you post a video on YouTube and no one watches it, you're less likely to get videos from that YouTube channel. So we can't post little things like that anymore.
It's called subscriber burn.
It's a real thing on YouTube, and it's actually a problem for a lot of major YouTubers now because they post a couple videos that are unpopular, and then less people get the videos, so the channel starts dying, which is terrifying now to post new things on the main channel.
Yeah.
So that's why we avoid doing that now. We put stuff on the site every now and then, but not as often as we should.
Yeah.
My favorite song we've parodied, Bald This Way.
Mine would be Do You Want to Kill a Planet? Yeah, Frozen parody.
You wrote it.
Yeah, I had fun with that.
Make a Man Out of You always has a special place in my heart. It's by far, like, I type Make a Man Out of You, and that's the top result.
Nice.
So,
because Disney pulls all the rest.
They're only monetizing ours. They also monetize Do You Want to Kill a Planet?
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, Disney's greedy. The mouse has his hands in many pockets.
Oh, take that, thank you.
Moscow, would you like to choose somebody?
yeah, we've got about, let's say about 3 minutes, so we've got time for maybe two more questions. One or two questions, so.
Make it good, Masako!
Alright! It's done me.
Be a good judge of character.
This guy's Star Wars, he must be good.
Do you ever find it difficult to come up with like voices for characters? Like, do you ever come up with a voice and you're like, well, this is pretty similar to that one, or anything like that?
Masako, would you like to start off by answering?
Well, it's actually really good because I've been voicing Goku on this thing for about 8 years, and all this time people say, "Oh, hey Moscow, I can do a decent Goku impression." Hi, I'm Son Goku, ha 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 ha.
That's such a great impression, Moscow.
I know.
You should voice Goku.
I know. But it's just, it makes me feel good. Like no one can do it. I have yet to see anyone be able to do a good Goku impression of me. Because yeah, I'm just a nerd in the corner over there doing my thing.
For coming up with character voices, it's really difficult because I've finally gotten to the point where, since I'm around where a lot of dubbing stuff happens, I do a decent amount of auditions these days. And it's like, so you actually have to look at a character and be like, okay, what should this person sound like? You have to look at their like description of things. So in terms of like acting, it's kind of difficult to figure out exactly what a director wants, and sometimes they don't want what they say they want, which is frustrating as hell. You ever have problems like coming up with like a character voice or anything like that?
No, for sure, like Alucard.
Yeah, that works. All right.
I thought that would get a laugh. That did not get a laugh. Oh dang.
Very, very polite crowd.
It's a very polite crowd. Very polite.
Taka, one more question. See, like, who really wants it, Taka? You have to find somebody that really wants it.
No one really wants. Everyone's being way too polite. I want to see an American reaction. Who wants this question? That guy was waving his hands like a crazy person. He gets it.
That's close enough.
He's like, ah! What is your question, sir?
Can we get Vegeta to do the Nazi rally?
Vegeta doing a Nazi rally.
It's a little close to home.
Achtung, Vegeta. Achtung.
Hast recht! He's mighty and frozen, I don't speak German!
Can we get an actual question?
Can we get an actual question? Go fast. All right, who actually wants it? All right, the rabbit.
Do you have any plans to do any more musical episodes in the future? Is there anything that you want to do, any more musicals or songs?
How about this, guys? I'll make a deal with you. We'll do a Broly movie, but it has to be a musical. But a Disney musical.
Broly, the musical! Take that, Hamilton!
There's like, it really comes down to like when we get inspired to do stuff. I've been inspired a few times to like try to write some things, but then I run out of time before I'm supposed to do it, like when it would be time sensitive. It's honestly just like it's kind of like a case by case for like inspiration, really. Yeah. But thank you all so much for coming out here. Thank you so much for having us. This has been amazing. Like, we love being able to come out here. Because we have a lot of fans around the world, and it's amazing to come out here and be able to see all of you. Thank you so much for having us. We'd love to come back next year, and you have a great SunnyCon.
Peace. Don't forget, there are many things you can bid on, like this duck, and do you have any Italian merch? Do you have any Italian merch? No, no, good.
We do have this terrifying crazy.
What? Debate me. No one's. Up the price. So here we go. We got Naruto shipping in the Will of Fire. We got. Oh, it's fine. We got Kill la Kill. We also have T-shirts, and we have pictures of. Ooh, we have a show I've never watched. With what? Oh, there is Italian merch. All right, everyone, leave this room right now. We're going to be coordinating it off. We're going to try to get a hazmat team in here to purge all of the toxicity. All right, thank you so much, everybody.